Hey, what's up, gigglers? How you doing? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Beyond the Giggles. I'm your boy, The Dawn, and I'm chilling with my girl.
Miss J.
And we have a very, very special
Special.
guest today. Ah, man, actor, model, award-winning.
Award-winning model. Fakapa award-winning you.
Award-winning. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the one and only Mr. Mulwanda,
Thank
aka
you so
Water.
much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, my horns, man.
Hey.
Hey.
Thank you so much for having me, you guys. I'm really humbled and honored to be here.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much
man.
for making time to come through, man.
It's a pleasure for us to have you here.
Trust me, it's the least
Walter. I'm going to call you Walter because everybody calls you Mr. Mulwanda.
I can do.
No, he has the first name, guys.
But your brand name is Mr. Mulwanda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know why I didn't put it as Mr. Walter Mulwanda?
Mm.
Because most people tend to bite their tongues when they're pronouncing my first name. Can you say it one more time for us?
Walter.
Yeah, Walter.
No, for me, it's the Mr. Mulwanda that I have challenges with because I never know if I'm saying it right
Yeah.
or wrong.
The food is ready?
No, it's fine. We're in the middle of something. Maybe we start again.
All right, guys. As you know, we're at Last Deep Pub and Grill, and yes, it's the rawest podcast you ever find on your YouTube channel.
We are raw like that, bro. Don't worry. So yeah, sometimes people
Yeah.
just walk in front of the camera and they were like, "Hey."
We've had people trying to sell things to us while we're on set, so don't worry about that.
Should have seen your face. Like, can you do
I
that?
was like, just do it again? Like, what the hell?
Nah, bro.
All right, cool. Let's get to it then. Otherwise, like I was saying, thank you so much for having me here. I'm honored and humbled for this opportunity. So let's get to it.
Yeah.
What
man.
exactly do you want to know?
Everything, all the gist.
We'll talk about it all, man. We'll talk about it
It's
all.
going down today. It's a big event.
It's getting hot before the questions even start.
So I'll start by saying, first of all, congratulations for that award.
Thank you
man.
so much.
Congrats. Hey,
Hey, big up, big up.
Miss J and I were like, bro.
Yeah. Trust me, I
It's-
couldn't have done it without you and her and everyone else who voted for me and
Yeah.
supported me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
so you deserve it as much as I do, and so do you.
Thank you very
No,
much.
thank you.
We're extremely proud of you.
Let's give it up one more time for ourselves.
yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so man, listen, winning an award is not something simple. It's a very huge
Not
milestone,
just
bro.
any award, bro.
I mean,
We're not talking about just any award. That's the Ngoma award.
Ngoma Awards.
There are billboards from the airport all the way into town
You know what I mean?
talking about that, bro.
Man, that's a huge milestone.
Thank you.
How did you take it personally? How did it make you feel just winning that award?
I'll be honest with you. I came to understand. I came to a realization that a lot of people believe in me and a lot of people love me and support me, you know? And it just motivated me to know, like, whatever I do is seen by the people.
Yeah.
You know, whatever I'm doing out there, people are seeing it and appreciating it.
Yeah.
And I feel like with that great power I was given to have that award and to be the best male model of the year 2025 was a big power that I was handed to. And with great power comes great responsibility. So I'll be honest with you, I was nothing but humbled and honored, you know? Like, ish,
Yeah.
what
yeah.
an honor.
So like at the beginning of the year or when you started getting more and more into fashion, did you ever imagine yourself winning an award for it?
I'll be honest with you, yes, I did. I just didn't know which award.
Okay.
But I knew that there's no way what I'm doing is just gonna go in vain.
yeah.
I always have that willpower that drives me, you know?
yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
So, let's say a younger version of you was watching who you've become today, right? What do you think that version of you would be proud of most, and what life decisions would that version of you question?
Okay. To be honest with you, there's only one thing the younger version of me would have been proud of, regardless of every other decision I made, and that was not giving up.
Okay.
You know, I've been through the mud. I've been through the worst of the worst. I've
Yeah.
been through places that I wouldn't even wish my enemy to be in. And I survived that. And survival in that aspect looks like it's just something distant, like, okay, yeah, I can go through that. But when you're actually in it and you get through it,
Yeah.
you come to understand like there's a greater power. And I'll be honest with you, I couldn't have done this without God.
Yeah.
And it's because God lives and exists that I know that as long as I'm alive and I'm existing, it's part of God's plan. So
Yeah.
the younger me would have been proud of me today to say that, hey, you never gave up, regardless of what came your way, regardless of what was fired at you, whichever arrows came your way, you never gave up. Because that's just what it is. And people think that this is something you can just say to the next person, never give up. But when it comes to your actual reality, I've had many occasions when I wanted to break down. I had many occasions when I was suicidal, because I'm only human, just like you and me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I also feel pain. I also feel sorrow. I also feel grief.
Yeah.
I also feel happiness, joy, and cheerfulness. You know what I mean? And all these other things that any other person can feel. So every time I see someone who is on the news because they killed themselves or they hung themselves or something like that, I feel like, wow, that's a loss to humanity. But that is a reason why I'm still alive. Like, it motivates me to know that I could have killed myself way back. Because trust me, I've had it bad. I've had it really bad, mentally, physically, and even spiritually. There were times in my life when I was broken to an extent where I didn't even believe in God. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not only mentally, physically, but also spiritually.
Yeah.
But God is not like man. He always is there for his people.
Yeah.
He's true
It's
to
not
his
from
word.
anybody's village. bro.
Exactly. And he just says, hey, the moment you're ready to look towards me, I will grant you that peace and what you deserve. And that's just what it is. So I take my award winning as an honor, a blessing, and just as a sign from God to say, if you can do this now, there's greater things ahead of you. You know what I mean? So the younger version of me would be proud of me for not giving up.
Okay.
The only thing he would regret is not taking my time.
Okay.
Because I used to rush into a lot of things.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
like everybody else.
Yeah. No, but
So you seem to know the Bible very well from some of the stuff that I've watched online about you. Is God is religion something that you got into when you're going through hard times, or was it something that you did by choice?
no, actually, I was raised up in a very strict Christian background.
Okay.
My mother and father were both Catholics, and they made sure every Sunday we're going to church. You know what I mean? They would even tell us, you're not going to have lunch if you're not coming to church. Because the lunch meant we'd go out after
Okay.
church. So it was more like a treat. And they were trying to like put us in that space to know
Yeah.
that God is love,
Yeah.
God is good. So all you have to do is give worship to God.
Okay.
So
Oh,
I
man.
grew up in this Catholic background. I got baptized. I've received Holy Communion. I've even received confirmation in the Catholic Church. Yeah, this is why I know the Bible like the back of my
Yeah,
head.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So I give credit to them because they only had good intentions for me.
Okay.
And this is why I always stand by my truth. And that is the truth of the Lord himself, God
Amen.
Almighty.
Yo,
Amen. Preach, brother,
It is
preach.
what it is.
come on now, come on.
Can I prophesy?
Beyond the giggles.
Yeah, man. Why not?
You
Hey,
could,
man.
you could be a reverend, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
No,
hey.
he knows the Bible, and when he starts speaking the Bible, you should see how passionate he is.
Yeah.
That's what drew my attention, because obviously me, I'm the ultimate church girl.
It's all.
Yeah. So like I've seen him speaking about verses in the Bible and elaborating them in a way that people will be able to understand. So
Yeah.
I took an interest in it because I was like, this is everybody that people on social media troll for all the wrong reasons, but they fail to see the knowledge that this person actually carries.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's just amazing to hear because I'm also like I love the word. You know what I mean? I feel like we can't really do anything without God. And
Yep.
it's only right that we at least honor Him by knowing His word. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And it just brings sanity to you as a person as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I know fame can bring a lot of success and a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
Now, how has fame made you, how has fame made you move as a man, like in life?
Okay. Simple and straightforward. like I said earlier, with great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
I always had a plan, and I always knew that to be famous comes with a price. I have a lot of people in my family who hold high positions, like trust me, but they just don't need to be in the limelight. But for me, I'm willing to be there because I'm an extrovert by nature. So fame is something that I was already prepared for. You get it? Of course, there are certain situations in life that just come like boom, you didn't see that coming, but I can relate one way or another, I get out of it. So to answer your question, to summarize it, the fame has come with its own challenges, which most importantly reminds me of the reason why I decided to put myself out there, is to show people that there's another side of me, a greener side of me, because my name has been publicized in the negative realm, in like all sorts of negativity. But I knew it wasn't my duty to go out there and start telling people, no, what that person said is wrong, what this person said isn't right, come check me out.
Yeah.
My job is just to change the narrative by being who I am and being true to myself and true to the people that believe in me. You know what I mean? So fame has changed me for the better, but not for the worse. That I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
So I saw something amazing, first of all. And again, congratulations for that.
Thank
I
you.
saw a trailer on DSTV for a reality show. That is Auntie Milli's reality show.
It's called
obviously,
Milli Revealed.
Yeah, that one.
I'm one of the main characters.
Bro.
What would it be without me, right?
What would the story be without you?
Yeah, not to brag, but you know.
now here's the thing, man. So reality shows expose both your talent and your personal life. What do you think people got wrong about you? I know it's not yet out, but what before they see the reality show, what do you think people get wrong about you?
I appreciate that question, and I'll be honest with you. The biggest thing people get wrong about me is my mental capacity, or my caliber, rather. You know what I mean? Like, they have clinged on to a certain idea for the longest time, especially followers of Milli.
Yeah.
You know, they've clinged on to that idea that I was just a retard, a degenerate, and whatnot. And, I mean, time has shown the difference. You know what I mean? So, what was your question again?
What do people get wrong about you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so people thought I was a retard and a degenerate, and I have no hope, no future.
Yeah.
But time has come to show. You know what I mean? They say actions speak louder than words. And I came to understand a long time ago that I am not built in the feminine body. I'm not a woman.
Yeah.
So for me to rant and tell people, oh, this one said this about me, but also them, A, B, C, D, that was not my duty. My duty was to change the narrative. And the proof is there. The proof is in the pudding. And by that, I mean you have to taste it to know, like, okay, this is pudding or it's not. You get it, right? So I never try and force people to believe in me. I never force anyone to love me.
Yeah.
Those who do genuinely has either had a personal experience with me or an encounter, rather, or they've just been inspired by me. So what people got wrong, to round it off, was my potential.
Okay.
Because potential is like fire.
It
Yeah.
is.
Okay? You can use it for good, to cook, to bath, to do anything productive. Or it can be used for bad. It can destroy. And that it can consume. So
Miss G, I know you have a question. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I forgot to ask one thing. So winning this award. This award was sorry, what's the
the Ngoma what?
yeah, the Ngoma award, the one that you won.
Yeah.
What was the category? The
Male model.
Best
male
male
model, yes. So you won the best male model, and then this category is often associated with homosexuality.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people are talking and they probably think you're in that bubble. What are your thoughts on that? What do you have to say about that?
I'll be honest with you. First and foremost, I'm really happy and glad that I won that award, so that I can stand out and make it clear to the rest of the world that the stigma towards male modeling or any other modeling, because today it's me, a man, you'll say, oh, he probably is gay, he slept with one or two people to win. The same with a female model. You'll say she slept with some people to win. So it doesn't really matter whether it's male or female. At the end of the day, stigma is stigma. But I'm here to tell you straight, at the end of the day, I'm not trying to prove that I'm straight or the other thing that I'm being accused of. I'm just trying to show people that I'm able to do it. And the next man who's going to do it should do it the way I've done it, probably. That's why I was put as the most outstanding male model, to be a role model to these people. You get it? So it doesn't change anything if I stand or sit today and tell you, you don't have to be gay to be a male model. You just have to show the world what it is, because people will always have opinions. You know what I mean?
True.
People will even say after this interview, like, he's gay. That's why he said that. I'm telling you, like, he's defending gays, so he's saying that. But at the end of the day, that has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be a stigma that's always gonna be there.
Yeah.
If I blow up tomorrow and start buying cars and showing people because I feel like I have to, what are people gonna say? I sold my soul.
Yeah.
I'm a Satanist,
Yeah.
or I'm part of Illuminati. How did he blow up all of a sudden? Because they don't follow your track record. That's the human mind, the human biology. It was built like that. So you just have to be strong enough. Even for me to come out on these platforms and put myself out there, I knew that I have to be strong enough to embrace criticism. You get it? When I started my journey modeling and all that, people would always say, you started wearing those clothes, you're gay. Or you started wearing those clothes, your woman told you to wear it, you have no choice. But look at me today. I stood out and I won an award, and I'm grateful for that.
Yeah.
And the only reason God gave me the chance to win that award is because he said, you deserve it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've been through the fire. It doesn't matter what the next person says. You know?
Man, that's a good answer. I was so ready to throw in the car. Why are you gay?
No, you can. You can. No, ask me that.
But he's not.
No, but you can.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So your award, right?
Yeah.
It came with some really good perks. One of them being a scholarship at one of the
for a
universities,
diploma
right?
At Eden.
At Eden. Have you decided what you're going to venture into?
I'll be honest with you, I have.
Okay.
I've always wanted to be a doctor.
Oh.
Growing up, I always wanted to be a neurosurgeon.
Oh,
Like to open
nice.
people's heads and find out what they were thinking and put it back together.
Yeah.
You know. But I said that sarcastically. But what I really meant is I always had a passion to help people. And as I grew older, you know, life takes its course and things change. I then wanted to become a police officer. Then I wanted to join the military. Then I wanted to be just like my father, who was a general.
Oh, okay.
So today, if you ask me what I want to study at Eden, it's medicine. But considering what might come, what options I may have, I could even do accounting.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, I'll be honest with you one more time. It doesn't matter what I study. As long as I put my mind to it, I'll become the best version of that.
Yeah.
Because I can be a doctor, I can be a lawyer, I can be anything I want to
Yeah,
be. As
yeah.
long as I put my mind to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. That's interesting. No, who would have thought that Mr. Mulwanda wants to do medicine, right?
Yeah.
That's very
I love
interesting.
medicine.
That honestly caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting you to say
Really?
that. I was accounting or something like
Yeah.
that. You know, something general. That's really interesting. So apart from modeling and acting, what else do you do?
I just live my life.
Yeah.
What else do you want me to do? Okay, yeah. But anyway, on a serious note, modeling and acting is what I'm focused on right now. You know, the only problem with intelligent people is that they have so many ideas, but
Yeah.
they can't focus on one.
Yeah.
So I try and use my intelligence to just focus, because modeling has led me into acting, and vice versa. Acting also, for people to pitch me into these shows, they've seen that I make a good model. You get it, right? So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And by modeling, it's not just wearing nice clothes, but it's actually going around to places, talking to people younger than me, my
Yeah.
age, even older,
Yeah.
and telling them, hey man, I've been through what you've been through. You can get out of it and be like me. So
Yeah.
I become a role model. You get it, right? So it's not just about me today. What is he gonna wear? Oh, he looks good. Yeah.
Yeah. So next year we expect to see more of you on the runway, the screens. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
We're
your
taking-
2026.
We're taking
We're
Zambia
ready.
to the world. But I'll tell you another thing about 2026.
Yeah.
Before, sorry to cut you
No,
short.
no, it's all right, it's all right.
2026 is also a year for everyone who I met this year and the coming year to change their lives. You know, I also work with rehabilitation centers like
Yeah.
Sanity House, which is found, you'll find it on my page. Yeah, they are located in Mitumbi.
Mutumbi.
Yeah, Kamwena Valley area.
Okay.
So I also deal with motivational speeches, counseling, and talking to people. Every achievement for me is a reason for me to go to the next person who lost hope.
Yeah.
To tell them, hey, just in case you don't know,
Yeah.
I achieved this, and I'm not doing this to rub it in your face. I'm doing this to motivate you. To say, like, imagine if I could do it, so can you. So as much as I'll be on the screens and modeling and all that, I'll also be doing my groundwork like I always have for the past 2 years, doing donations and whatnot. There's just certain things we don't put out in the media
Yeah.
because it's all about the intention.
Yeah.
When I give out clothes to people who are less privileged, it's my intention to do that.
Speaking of rehab, did you take yourself to rehab? Like, did you make that decision yourself to go into rehab?
I'll be honest with you, no, I did not.
Okay.
Usually it comes through an intervention.
Yeah.
You know, and interventions are when your family comes through, they sit you down and tell you this is the decision we made because they feel it was beyond your control. I did, and I was willing at the time to go into rehab, you know, but I had to go there twice
Okay.
for me to really understand what rehabilitation is.
Yeah.
Because recovery is not what you do. Okay, it's what you do not do.
Yeah.
Like, I want to stay sober. Let's say I've been in rehab for 3 months. I want to stay sober. So I avoid certain people, places, and things. That is my recovery. You get it, right? Yeah, but the moment I do certain things, I lose it. So someone who's been off alcohol, because alcohol used to ruin their life, their marriage, it ruined everything. They've been off alcohol for 5 years. The moment they decide to drink for no reason, to say,
Yeah.
oh, okay, let me just drink because I'm depressed, they run into what we call a relapse.
Yeah.
They're just as bad as the person who went to rehab
Yeah.
the same day. You get it, right? So recovery is not about what you do. It's about what you don't do. Avoiding certain people, places, and things, because people, places, and things determine who we become at the end of the day.
For
You get it,
sure.
right?
For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Man, I'm glad that you brought that topic up because we are very strong on advocating for mental health on this podcast, right? And I'm glad that you now have a voice that people would listen to, that people would give attention, and also I feel like, you know how we talked about being spiritual.
Yeah.
I feel like people are put in certain places so that they shape up other people, you know, in the long run.
Yeah.
So I know there'll probably be people watching this episode that have gone through or still going through substance abuse and stuff like that. Like, what word of encouragement could you give them?
Okay. The only word of encouragement is this: if you look at me, and I managed to do it, so can you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing different or special about me. I have 2 hands, 2 legs, a brain. You know, the only thing that leads people into addiction is depression, or the main cause rather. There are other reasons like anxiety and whatnot, but depression is the main cause. It's like me telling you, oh, I lost my child last year, and I'm still drinking because I'm depressed. You know what I mean? It's something that you don't have to let go of, but you have to put aside for your own good. You always have to think about yourself. Sometimes be selfish. Think about yourself, because a lot of people depend on you. A lot of people look up to you. A lot of people say, if this one can just be on the right track, things will just be fine for all of us.
Yeah.
This is the black sheep, but this one will take care of the family. And the devil always attacks the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
You get it, right? So to anyone who's watching this, anyone who's going through addiction, like I said, addiction is not something you just come out of and then you say, now I'm not an addict anymore. It's something that even I can fall victim to. You can fall victim to. She can fall victim to. Anybody can fall victim to it.
Yeah.
But you just have to know that there's a bigger plan for yourself and just believe in yourself.
So I'm going to ask a little personal question. I hope you don't mind.
All right, go ahead, man.
Appreciate it. Yeah. So I think at this point we all know you're no longer with Auntie Milli, but you have children with her.
Yeah.
All right, and then you are with Faith 911
Yeah.
at this point, and you have a child with her.
Yeah.
Star. Her name is Star.
Exactly.
Such a beautiful name.
Yeah.
Yes, I know, because I'm one of Faith's loyal clients.
Loyalist.
For real?
Yes, yes.
Ooh-wee.
I've been Faith's
But I'm just
client
gonna
for
speak the truth,
years.
regardless of whether you hate me or not. I'm gonna say it like it is. Your question, my big man.
Yeah. Man, I was in my bag. I was serious. at
Yeah.
that point. You guys
What's
just
the
love to
question,
make
though?
jokes. So yeah. Now I would like to find out. Does that put pressure on you having to support kids from Auntie Milli and then your star?
Yeah, it does really. And you know, like from the word go, they all look alike. You know what I mean? Like if
Right.
Star's pictures haven't yet been released, but trust me, you'll be able to say these guys look like they're all from the same father. So that's pressure already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The pressure for me is not with their parents.
Hmm.
You know, because Millie is Millie and Faith is Faith, and they can be whatever they want to be. But
Yeah.
my main intention is the children at the end of the day. Like them growing up in an environment where they can know to love one another because of circumstances beyond their control.
Yeah.
You know, so for me as a father, that's my biggest pressure. Like, okay, I can be sending child support or whichever way I can support here and there to both sides, but how am I there for them? In my previous marriage, I left 2 children, and it's really hard for me because I rarely see them. You know, if I see them, it's maybe once a month or maybe after some time because we still have issues with the mom. Like they
Yeesh.
say, when elephants fight, it's the grass that suffers. So that's the reality that's there.
Nah.
With my madam, Faith 911, we're raising the child, but anything can happen. You know what I mean? And I won't lie to you guys. Anything can happen. The way I'm with her today and the way I was with that other one the other day, things just change. You know, one minute you're thinking, I can't live without this person. Next thing you're saying, thank God I'm not with them anymore. So it's really tough, but it's something that I know I'll be able to do. And I just pray to God that they'll grow up and I'll be there at the time that they've reached a certain age when I can make them try and understand, like to explain to them when they're of age that this is why this happened and I had to do this so that I could still be alive and here for you today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not something that I intentionally wanted to do, to leave my other children and have more children and leave them and have more, but it is what it is.
Yeah, nah, but at some point they grow up and then they really see things for what they really are. I
Yeah.
think the only thing that you're supposed to do as a father is just be there for them regardless. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? At some point, things will just reveal themselves and say, hey, this is what it is, man. Yeah.
And I try
And do not take out of context what he said. He said life happens, okay? It doesn't mean that he's saying he's going to leave Faith just because he's given an example to say this happened. No, because people on social media like to troll. They'll always pick out the negativity before they see the positivity in what is being said. And I must make mention that Mr. Mulwanda made it very clear that he hates the way he loves Faith. So we know our sister's safe.
Ah, he said that?
Yes, he
Man.
did. I was having a chat with him before we started recording, and he just said it in passing because I said, "Oh, how's Faith?" You know, because I know Faith. Like I said earlier, she's been my designer for the longest time, even before the drama with Mr. Mulwanda came in on social media. And I was just sitting there watching. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to get involved in this because this is a person I know.
How do I not know this, Miss J?
No, she's been making my clothes. Some of my fire outfits are by her. Most of them, actually.
Get outta
And
here.
every time she makes me something, people want to buy it off me. So I never actually keep her outfits. So I'm always going back for more. But me and her work really well together. And honestly, my relationship with Faith is really good. You know, people have their own things to say about her, but I beg to differ from what they say. But yeah, not that we're talking about Faith. This is about Walter today. But yeah, I'm just saying, do not troll. And life does happen, and it can be anybody. It's not just him.
Yeah.
It can happen to anyone. It's
Yeah.
not all the time that we obviously get into a relationship not wanting to leave it, but things do happen, and emotions do change, and people just need to live with that and learn to grow. That is life.
Can I
Exactly.
add something to that? I really feel like moving on in a relationship is a choice that you have to make for your own good.
Yeah.
You have to be a bit selfish to consider yourself and say, okay, even if I'm in this relationship, what good is it bringing out? Is
Yeah.
it bringing out the best of me? Will I die in this relationship? Will I suffer in this relationship? You know, because there's no perfect relationship.
There isn't.
Yeah, but you have to look at the benefits. You know, we're talking about companionship. You know, for me to get with a woman and want to start a family, it's because of companionship. I feel like where I lack, that person can
Yeah.
support. And
For
where
sure.
that person lacks, I can support. You know, so we complement one another at the end of the day. But sometimes things just blow themselves out of
Yeah.
proportion. And, you know, today it's Milli, tomorrow it's Faith, then tomorrow maybe it's you. Anyway, we're just beyond the giggles, right?
Yeah, giggling it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. All right, cool. So I always ask this because I know how toxic social media is to people. A lot of celebs actually, because when you read the comments these days, they're just hurtful. Like, why would you just get on the phone and type something like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now that I know you've been in the spotlight for a while, do these things get to you?
No, they don't, because I've come to understand that social media, for most people, is a coping mechanism. It's like a place where someone can go, being anonymous as they are, whether they have a profile picture or not. You don't know if that's even the real person you're talking to.
Yeah.
In this day and age of AI and all this technology, you may be talking to a robot. So for me, like, I've learned over a period of time that no matter what you do, you can't change what people think. So them responding negatively, like I always say, there's no such thing as bad criticism. So for me, it's not really negative. It's just the criticism or the words I needed to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For someone to just tell me that, even though you've won this or that, or you've earned this or that, you're still useless. That motivates me more. That will always motivate me more than someone telling me, we knew you could do it. Yeah, you've always been good at what you do. I'd rather have someone tell me you're useless so that they feel like I have to prove a point to them. But at the end of the day, I'm proving a point to myself. You get it, right?
Yeah.
And I just keep pushing forward. So negativity or the comments or criticism will never end.
No doubt.
Even if I run for presidency today,
Yeah.
there'll always be people who say, why should we vote for this guy? He's done A, B, C, D. Even if it was 30 years ago, even 100 years ago, they'll still bring it up just to remind you. So it's all good. It's part of the deal.
Amazing. It's actually a good thing that you just turn a blind ear, deaf ear to it.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna say that again. Yeah.
Blind.
Do you see with your eyes? Listen with your eyes and see with your ears.
If this is gonna sound cool, I'll keep it in the footage.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
No, you're
want
keeping it.
Otherwise, you. Nah, it's a good thing that you're.
It's always beyond the giggles, man.
Hey, my man, it's a good thing that you're keeping a blind. God damn it! It's a good thing that you're keeping a deaf ear to it.
Yeah.
And that's how it's supposed to be, really, because most of these people, you find that you're arguing with somebody on social media that, then shit. Like, you know, like when you compare, you're just like, what? This is the person I've been responding to. So, yeah, it's as long as you know the lane that you're moving in, that's everything, my G.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, this has been an amazing session.
Thank you so much for having me, you guys.
Thank you so much for coming through. Miss J, did you enjoy the session?
Of course, it was a time. A time was had. It was a big event.
For real.
Liana was
Justin
here.
Bieber was here.
Justin Bieber was here.
We need to look forward to part 2.
Right?
Because
Right?
there just has to be a part 2.
Oh, by the way, look, Miss Mulwanda is a giggler, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Come on now. He's officially a giggler. Hey, man, you're officially a friend of a podcast. Please do
Thank you,
pull
my
up
brother.
whenever you free,
Just for
whenever
your-
you just want to.
You know, most of the people watching will say he's not a giggler, he's a gigolo.
No.
But that's
I see what you did
I don't know
there.
if you guys I don't know if you guys grew up knowing that song. Gigolo.
Yes.
Gigolo. So a lot of people will be confused. Gigolo, gigolo.
Nah, fam. So,
Yeah, man.
so our viewers and supporters are gigglers. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So thank you so much for being a part of this. We
Nah,
really appreciate it.
I
It's
really
been
appreciate
amazing.
it too.
And by the way, the fact that we brought up mental health as a topic on this session, please look out for the next episode. It features Ms. J,
Foster.
yeah, features Foster, a mental health counselor. So she'll join us on the next episode. So please do look out for that. It's gonna be insightful. And if you're going through things, this is a session an episode that you have to watch. So it's gonna be amazing.
You didn't say properly that he's wearing the merch. Huh? Ngoma Awards winner. Huh?
Can we say it one more time?
Give credit. How
I
many?
am a giggler.
How many? Award winning.
We own the Giggles merch, guys.
Hey, now you've done it properly.
You know what
High
time
five
it
to
is,
that.
hey, man.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so much for coming through, man. We
Thank
really
you for
appreciate
having
it.
me.
Like I said, you're now a friend of the podcast. Please do
Most
come through
definitely.
whenever you can. Just come and
I will.
kick it with us, have a chat with us, and yeah.
We have to shoot a part 2 anyway.
No doubt, no
Yeah,
doubt.
man.
Yeah,
He's
part
going
2 coming.
international, so he's coming back.
Oh,
with
yeah.
us.
Part 2 coming, you guys. You gotta look out for that.
Please.
We'll probably post that on the socials when he's coming here next. Otherwise, thank you so much. Really appreciate it, my dog.
Appreciate you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. It's been a pleasure having you.
So everyone
Ah.
who's watching, we really appreciate it. And don't forget, Umaume Tapwa
Asapulafi.
Asapudafia.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not involved here, guys.
See that coming.
See you
up.
next
This is
episode,
Beyond
guys.
the Giggles,
Bye.
guys. We out.
I see what it